He comes out here, fuck it. Put a little dirt on it, throw a blanket. Not that I've ever done that. All right, this next person coming to the stage is really, like, I've been in the business quite a few years. So we always, everybody, we talk about the Thorogood Inn. Anybody remember the old Thorogood Inn? Woo! Okay, a lot of you do. A lot of you have no idea. The other end of the shopping center, before Food Lion, but decided to be a bunch of dick-sucking assholes, and forced them to move so they could expand their business. That piece of shit. Anyhow, before they decided to do that, there was a really good comedy club down there called the Thorogood Inn. And this is one of them people that used to be way back in the day when I used to host a show there, and I took her on the road with me a couple times even, and she's coming back out to like perform for you guys. Like I said, the word's getting out. People are hearing you guys are a really good crowd. So make her feel welcome back to the stage for Ruth and Rich. Come on, make some noise for Ruth and come on.
Thank you, Dan Ellison. Get set up here. So the first time Dan brought me on stage was 1994, September of 94. And then the first time he brought me on stage to do comedy was November of 94. So it was good times. He's good people. So back then, my name was Ruth Ann Schultz, and now my name is Ruth Ann Rich. That's my married name. Last name Rich, R-I-C-H. Little tip to all you single ladies out there praying to God to marry rich, make sure you specify money. Because I think I got screwed. So yeah, this is my first time on stage since I had my baby boy. Yay! Clap for that shit, motherfuckers! I made a human! And it came out. And I'm still getting over that, let me tell you. Which is, the good thing about it though is he's 19 months old, he's super cool. I just lost all the baby weight. So. And by baby weight, I literally mean just the weight of the baby. 9 pounds, 1 ounce, that's all I lost. The other 50 pounds is hanging on like Randy Jackson's career. So we know that kids make you older. I know that. I found a gray hair today and it wasn't on my head. It was on my pillow. My husband's really old. He's gonna be 50, you guys. He's 14 years older than me. So that means right about the time I was learning to eat solid food, he was learning to eat pussy. That kind of worked out well for me. Okay, but I have to be honest, he's a great guy, but he does this one thing that I'm a little concerned about. He's really into IP, or internet porn. Yeah, but he's not into like the regular like 40-year-old man kind of porn. He's into the freaky porn, okay? The kind of porn you can't Google, you know? You Google this porn, you end up on Dateline. And I don't know what to do because he's in there day and night looking for porn, searching for porn, and I'm just like, if he finds my site, there goes my pocket money. Then how am I going to buy my drugs? Because we need our drugs. I have a chronic disease, so I take a lot of medication. My meds are like $700 a month, and that's just the weed. So it's expensive. I learned a lot about doing drugs from my dad. My dad did a lot of drugs. He would try to play it off like he wasn't all fucked up, but he'd come in my room and I'd find him playing my records backwards, looking for secret messages. Which would have been fine if it was like my Twisted Sister, or Led Zeppelin, or Judas Priest, but they were my Fisher Price fucking records. I looked at my dad and I was like, can you look under the bed, Dad? Because I'm afraid of monsters. But he wouldn't look because he was tripping and he was afraid of monsters too. He was really fucked up, you guys. What I really hate about drugs are those anti-drug commercials. I recently saw one and this is what it was. It was a cheese ball can. And there's one little lonely cheese ball in the can. And the tagline says, if your kid smokes pot, this is what his brain's gonna look like. I'm like, that is fucked up, because no stoner ever left one fucking powder on the side. Yes. Then they would reassemble the can to form a bomb. That's what stoners do. So before I get out of here, I just, I wanted, you ever shared something about yourself that you didn't know you were sharing until it like kind of already came out of your mouth? Here, let me, ooh, this is like, I can't keep it hard. Let's get it tight. There we go, okay. Like I just did, revealed something about myself. My husband and I were shopping for a washing machine, and I wanted one of those stackable washer and dryers. And the only size they had was those little apartment size ones, but the salesman was being really like hard on me. He's like, don't worry, you can fit a lot of stuff in there. It looks small, but you can fit a lot of stuff in there. And I was like, you're a liar, motherfucker, because I had one of those in college. You can fit a pair of jeans, a towel, and a sock. I have swallowed bigger loads.